Good afternoon. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our honored guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. I am delighted to be here at this very important event to engage with you on the role of women in corporate leadership and on corporate boards. We at the International Finance Corporation are more than ever engaged and committed to supporting gender equality in corporate leadership, not just in Turkey, but around the world. I'm especially excited about this year's event. This year, as you all know, three globally reputed institutions, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, the European Central Bank, and the European Commission, are all led by women. This is quite extraordinary. Around the world, we're witnessing a growing trend of female representation in institutional and corporate leadership. A large part of this is because of an increasing commitment among investors, corporates, and governments to push for greater diversity at the top. Like elsewhere in the world, business in Turkey are taking bold steps in this direction. We see this as very encouraging, but we also believe that much more can be done and should be done. We are witnessing that Turkey's private sector has more to contribute to the nation's economic growth trajectory, especially by better using female talent. Sabancı University's Corporate Governance Forum has relentlessly advocated for gender parity on Turkish corporate boards. We have partnered with the forum for the 5th successive year to help launch its annual report, help raise awareness of the issue, and recognize Turkish corporates with the most gender diverse leadership. We cherish our ongoing partnership with the Sabancı University and see it as a critical part of IFC's global efforts to increase the presence of women on corporate boards. As a major investor in Turkey, working alongside partners like Sabancı University to expand the conversation around gender diversity on boards in senior leadership is a priority for us. You may ask why. Why is gender diversity in corporate leadership such a big deal for us all around the world, including in Turkey? As an investor, we have seen how, time and again, diverse skills, expertise, and perspectives at top leadership level help our partners make smarter decisions. Smarter decisions that are creative, innovative, that make them better at serving consumers. We are seeing firsthand how our client companies benefit by incorporating gender diversity as an essential component of good governance and effective decision-making. And what we are seeing is not just anecdotal. IFC studies in East Asia and the Middle East conclusively show that companies with more female board members report higher returns on equity and investment and generally display better business performance. We at IFC have learned lessons from this. For example, a third of all our directors that we have nominated to our Turkish equity client boards are women. We are committed to achieving full parity, both in Turkey and globally, and we will continue to do that because it's good business for us, and it's good for business. Sabancı University data in the report indicates that progress remains slow in spite of the energy around gender diversity in Turkey's private sector. This report tells us that the share of women on Turkey's corporate boards has increased from 15.2% to 15.9% since last year. This is a change in the right direction. But this is still far below the 27% average for FTSE 250 companies. It's also a long way from reaching Turkey's ambitious 2025 target of doubling women's representations on boards and in senior management to 30%. Which is why we must continue to join forces and act on our commitment to this important agenda. IFC will continue to promote the business case for diversity in leadership and work with our Turkish partners and the wider business community to identify and place qualified women in top positions. We are committed to spurring women's participation in the economy, enabling Turkey to achieve sustainable and inclusive growth. I would like to thank you all once again for your commitment.